This is your Sports on Demand for Wednesday, January 31st. I'm Mike Ludlum. Not too many basketball games on a Wednesday, just one on the girls' side. Let's go to Ishpeming, where the Hematites took on Gwynn. Chloe Schoholm on the break. Madison Pruitt, not quite, but Madigan Johns is on the other side of the hoop for the putback. Hematites up 38-26. For Gwynn, Tiara Taylor, couple of dribbles, nice looking jumper. Would not fall. Model Towners get the rebound. Brenna Bruce for three. Nothing but net there. Gwynn climbs back within 40-30. Hematites pass the ball along the perimeter. Then Madigan John says, if I can make her run into her, I'll have a path to the basket. And it works. Gwynn responds. Be a very nice pass on the inside. Going to Tiara Taylor. She'll put it in and the foul. Model Towners close within 44-40. Hematites wait for the final shot of quarter number 3. Katie Lohman over to Mariah Bertucci off the window and good. Ishpeming 46-40 after 3. They pull away in the fourth and leave with a 67-51 victory. On the boys scoreboard, West Iron County, the trip to Hancock. Wycons win 51-33. Superior Central edges North Dickinson 64-40. Joe Hainanen had 23 for the winning Cougars. Jared Miller 24 for the Nordics. Women's college basketball, Bay defeated Wisconsin-Manitowoc 54-36. Norway's Jordan Kramer had 24 points and 17 rebounds for the Lady Norse. Now, the men's game, Marcus McKinney to Tyler Willett. He puts that one up and in. He had 18 points. Next, it's Kobe Barnes going to work early and often inside. Took that pass from Alonzo Field for the bucket. Now it's Dre Tumanen of Negaunee giving it up to Barnes. He ended up with 24 points and 13 rebounds, not to mention 6 block shots. And Bay started pulling away in the second half. They ended up scoring 59 points in that second half. Republic Michigame's Hunter Schultz to Manasteek's Darian Nichols for the layup. 14-7 record for Bay and 87-66 victory. The Michigan Tech men's basketball team jumped over the 500 mark for the year with a win on Sunday over their rival NMU. The Huskies were led by junior forward Kyle Monroe, who poured in 31 points in the victory. Monroe has been selected as the U.S. Basketball Writers Association Division II Men's Basketball National Player of the Week, plus his usual GLIAC honors. TV6's Seth Wells has more on the talented Tech standout.
Michigan Tech junior forward Kyle Monroe is no stranger to the spotlight. He has won the GLIAC North Division Player of the Week award the past 2 weeks and 4 times overall this season. He's averaging just over 26 points per game, getting it done on the offensive side, both on the inside and the outside.
It's one of the things that I know Coach does a great job of. He recognizes the matchups and helps me decide if I'm going inside or outside, and just really does a great job of getting our team the best shot that we can get every time down the court.
Monroe was named the GLIAC Freshman of the Year 2 seasons ago and was first team All-GLIAC last year. All signs point to Monroe continuing to rack up the accolades this year. Michigan Tech head coach Kevin Luke knows the junior forward is special.
I think he's the kind of kid that would be happy if he scored 9 points if we won. We need him to score more than that, and we'll continue to throw him the basketball. I don't think that's a secret by any stretch of the imagination with anybody that we're going to throw him the ball. And we're going to, in crunch time, and we're just hoping and continuing to try to get support that he doesn't have to do it every game all the time.
The Huskies return to action tomorrow night when they host Grand Valley State at the SDC Gym. Reporting from home, I'm Seth Wells, TV6 Sports.
The NMU men's basketball team is happy to return to the Barry Event Center. Bill Saul's club hosts Purdue Northwest tomorrow night. Saul hopes his team plays with more defensive intensity than it did Sunday in that loss at Michigan Tech.
That game against Tech looked a lot like us last year, unfortunately. The good news is I've really only seen that really this year. 2 times I thought Duluth, we kind of did the same thing. We've got 6 of 8 at home, so we are still in a position area kind of where I wanted us to be. So now it's that final push of the games in February, and it's nice to play in February and have games that matter, that's for sure.
Tip-off tomorrow is set for 6 p.m. at the Barry Event Center, followed by the women's contest against the Pride. Finlandia senior Julia Davatil has been named the American Collegiate Athletic Association Women's Basketball Player of the Week averaged 28 points and 8.7 rebounds, shooting more than 52% from the floor. Davatila had at least 24 points and 8 rebounds in each of the 3 games. The enemy women's basketball team keeps playing well but falling short when the buzzer sounds. Wildcats head coach Troy Mattson was pleased with his team's performance against Michigan Tech Sunday, even though Tech won 71-64. The Wildcats host Purdue Northwest tomorrow. Mattson says the Pride has improved since the Wildcats saw them in Indiana.
I'm just watching film against them against Grand Valley, and even though the score is not indicative of how well Purdue Northwest, they're playing a lot harder than, they tried to zone us last time. I figured they'll man-to-man us, and they're playing a lot harder than they were in the year. And sometimes the teams that are in their situation don't have reasons to play hard, but they're playing hard. So, we got to make sure that we come out and do what we're supposed to do.
The women's game is slated to start tomorrow around 8 p.m. or a few minutes after the men's contest. Michigan Tech hosts Grand Valley State, and Lake Superior State entertains Saginaw Valley State. The Escanaba competitive cheer team continues its very good season by winning last night's invitational in Gladstone. The Eskimos are currently ranked in the top 5 in Division III. Escanaba beat Gladstone last night by 50 points. In Division IV, Munising was more than 10 points ahead of Iron Mountain, with Norway and Manistee next. This Saturday, the teams will compete at Marquette Senior High School. In high school wrestling, Marquette picked up a pair of victories last night, 60-11 over Newberry, and defeated Munising 63-10.